back to the WTB, the What You Talking About podcast, and I am your host, Mike McCann, and I'm here with the three Halls, and I ain't talking about cough drops. I'm here with super duper producer Jalen Hall, Gregory Hall, and also Gary Hall, with also AJ here whenever he decides he want to take his position on the couch. But either way, thanks to all the new subscribers to the channel. Really appreciate it. I know we had a little tease. We got up to like 870. We're still close. So please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, you guys. Thanks to everybody who's been helping out. Hopefully you keep enjoying the content. Well, this episode is also brought to you by Webb's Barbershop, brought to you at 11 in Tennessee. Scan the QR code on the screen if you want to book you an appointment. Now, let's go ahead and get into what's happened in the last week or so with Charleston White. So,
where is he?
Yeah, now Charleston White, which is, a guy we've talked about before, especially in our early episodes. Well, he got into a situation with Adin Ross where we definitely saw the video where he was getting exploited, whipped out the mace, got set up with a King Von cousin situation that a whole bunch of different things started happening. I'll put some clips into the video, but what are y'all's thoughts?
Well, me personally, after looking at it, I've seen it a couple of times, but more you watch it.
Part owner.
You and Adin, the chat room love you. Adin crowd, it's 75,000 people here waiting on you. They love you. I'm saying all kids, man, let me go on over there. This is a pond. This is like resources from the ground you can cipher. Mm-hmm. So Unc coming over here to be Unc. We have a good time. Do numbers that night. They hit me back, say, hey, Adin like to offer you a deal. Would you come to Vegas? He like to offer you a streaming deal with Kim. Oh my God.
That's Prime right there.
How did you know what I picked? Huh? How did you know what I picked?
Because Prime, this is my uncle.
This is my cousin. Yeah. And when I tried to shake his hand, he said, nah, that.
I ain't even none of that, bro. Oh, who your cousin?
King Von.
No,
I don't care nothing about no King Von.
No.
About that nigga.
I don't care. So?
This nigga that, why you hanging with this nigga, boy?
Prime.
This nigga this my cousin, bro.
Look at his face.
You smiling, bro?
Yeah.
You smiling?
Yeah, I'm smiling.
What you wanna do?
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Cause we finna do it.
Now, mind you, like, I don't know if y'all know this already. Charleston White already has mace in his hand.
Do it. We finna do it.
I wasn't serious, though.
I ain't give a damn you wasn't serious. I'm not gonna lie.
He had his mace in his hand.
This one got Soldier Boy.
He had his mace in his hand.
Soldier Boy did the same thing. I'm so scared, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Soldier Boy did the same thing.
Yeah, look at your phone.
Listen. Soldier Boy did the same thing.
Yeah.
Bro, I got so scared, bro. Can y'all not do that to me, bro?
I thought he was gonna mace me.
I was.
He was.
Bro, please, bro. What I had a heart attack, bro. I swear to God.
I seen the maze, but I don't know if he was playing or not.
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah.
So how you know they got reward for snitching, though?
Because I work with the police. Literally.
Why you be snitching? Why you don't just mind your business? Like, you the first black person I done seen, like broke the black nigga code.
You must ain't had no grandmama.
Nah, I got a grandma still to this day.
Your grandmama tell on the police. She'll call the police somebody do something wrong.
Nah, she mind her business.
She see somebody breaking her neighbor house, you lying to me.
She wouldn't.
No Jesus.
Call my granny right now.
Do she believe in Jesus?
Call her. Yes.
Call your grandmother. She'll tell.
No, she wouldn't.
All Jesus believe in people go tell. Can you
call my granny?
Call Granny.
You know my granny.
I met her. She's a nice lady.
Don't call her onion head, though. What you laughing at?
I won't.
I'm dead ass. This is my granny. There's not no fake caller. Grandmother, people can hear you. Don't say nothing crazy. Look, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, Granny, so you in the house, you see somebody breaking into your neighbor's house. Is you gonna say something? Or you gonna mind your business?
Call 911.
Oh, he's right. You a snitch?
Hell yeah.
Why you looking like that?
See, he's looking like that because that is the look of someone who just discovered a fool. Sucker.
Homie, they put a black woman, a grandmother. They want the world and the culture to believe that our grandmothers uphold this bullshit. When that nigga do that to this grandmama, homie, he play a King Von song. That did all kind of gay movements and dancing.
Copyright. right. So he puts on the King Von song. All right. Irrespective of what he says about the victims of King Von, he slaps off Charleston White's hat in a show of utmost disrespect as he continues to dance and parade around like the clown that he is. Notice the sheer intensity upon Charleston White's face. I ain't gonna hold you. If you just look at the content at surface value and just think of them as entertainers, this is actually pretty hilarious shit, right? Like if you don't consider what is the mindset. So you can see here, Charleston is still not having it right now. And then watch with the oh, he got up on the ground and then he pointed his booty up towards Charleston White.
And boy, wiggle like how them girls do when you press it off in them and they like it. That nigga put that booty hole to the earth. Like in a female position.
But you
Things change in like the first way you seen it might have been one way. Then you look at it again, then you might realize, well, dang, you know what? I ain't realized that because I was so busy paying attention to this. I missed all of this, right?
Yeah.
So then you watch it one more time, then you be like, because I had just seen this and forgot about this, the third time you kind of watch them together and then you get a whole nother picture, right?
Well, yeah, it's just like watching a movie over and over again. Yeah.
So, and then what I seen was they put Charleston White, like he said, he has a character, right?
Yeah.
That character that he supposedly, what he portrays himself out to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
They put him next to the character's arch enemy. What his character despises the most.
Mm-hmm.
Now, could this dude? I don't know that dude. That because they was was saying that like
name Prime.
Yeah, Prime. I don't know
Is he
nothing
a
about
rapper?
that.
No,
Oh,
he was just apparently King Von's cousin. Was he really King Von's cousin?
No, I don't even. I
don't think he really was. I think that
act.
was just an act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking.
Look like him.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, he
He could
could
pass.
be. Hey,
So
fall.
I'm thinking, right?
No.
They put this arch enemy with this guy, and so and if you watch some of this stuff, the manipulation of the Adin dude, right?
Oh, yeah, Adin Ross.
The way he was like
All the sinister looks in
the
the background.
guiding of the conversation,
Right.
You
This
know,
is the same thing they do on stuff like Love and Hip Hop and The Real Housewives of Atlanta and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's intentionally instigating a situation to profit off of it.
Right.
Or
He was
just
recreating
maintain
Jersey
that.
Shore.
Yeah.
I'm
And
just
it was
throwing
like,
bait out here.
and it's like
It's no different
did
than
they not
fish.
think it was gonna be a
Put the
fight
right bait
somewhere
on.
down in the end of this line? It had to be a fight at the end. Somewhere at the end of the situation, like it
Something
did.
happens.
Something got to go off.
Oh, well, yeah, there was too much tension. There was too much animosity. Too many
And,
things that happened. There was
right, you
already
don't
too
put-
many combative moments, too much disrespect.
But see, this is what I'm saying. So who took it personally? Because if you finna play that role, you know what comes along with that role. You know what I'm saying? As Charleston White.
Okay.
He know what comes along with these people gonna be acting a fool. He shouldn't have never, really, if that's what he said, he shouldn't have never really took it too personal and got out of character
Okay.
of himself. If that's what he said, if that's what they doing, if that's what you selling, you want me to look at you as that way. Now all of a sudden you crying about some disrespect, Mr. Disrespect. That's what I'm saying.
And like I say, we all got levels we can go to or deal with. So
He don't.
I mean,
he don't.
and I mean,
no, we
and I'm not-
do.
Huh?
We do.
Yeah,
He don't.
I know
Yeah.
it don't.
So that's what we talking about.
But
It
then
is.
sometimes you put in it. From my standpoint on this one, he was kind of, I guess, coerced a little bit in a situation where
Yeah.
he was kind of like led to believe something to be something.
Well, they were thinking it was
And,
going to be a streaming deal.
Yeah,
taking
and
place.
like I said, so he was kind of led down somewhere to think, well, I'm gonna look into this money situation, see if it's beneficial or whatever.
But he go do that all out of character. But anyway, he got the other places.
And then you bring in all of a sudden, it's just like, once I watched this video, it's like, okay, I noticed the dude did look kind of like King Von,
he could pass as his cousin.
A lot of people take on the celebrity look, but then probably was his cousin. Could have been. I don't think it really might have was. I don't know.
No,
I
pretty
can't,
sure it was.
Can't define. But I know
Pretty
if it
possible.
was or not, this dude manipulating the situation. Cause like he said, he know what Charleston White done said about King Von.
Mm-hmm.
And just like he said, how can you stand here and that's his cousin, but he's known to be a serial killer.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like he said, this is what you really known to be. Yeah, you rap, but all of a sudden we defending and the Aiden dude defended like King Von for being like, he's a great rapper,
Yeah.
I love his music, but all of a sudden
that's what a generic white ass honky ass devil would say.
Oh my God.
That is what a generic white ass honky ass devil would say about a culture that they don't know anything about, exploiting the black man for dollars and all that, manipulating situations so they can profit off of it. You heard it here. The white people are the
Well, in this situation right here, this dude manipulated that whole situation.
I ain't gonna say all
he
white people are
manipulated
devils,
the situation,
but this guy's actions is devilish.
Yeah, he manipulated
because it's evilish and it's exploitation. And I'm really disappointed that Charleston White fell for it. He really put himself. He allowed for that.
I'm just saying, Greg. We don't know what. It's like everybody look for streams or ways to make money, and do have a large platform, don't he?
He does have a really large platform. It's kind of dwindled, but it's gotten big again.
Okay, so
hold on, let Jay go.
With as intelligent as Charleston White seems to make himself be, and also as ignorant, I think he should be able to recognize when this is some like bullshit going on, right, in a situation. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you might be led to believe a certain thing at first, right? But once you realize, I mean, if he did any research about dude or anything like that, that's the one thing that people never really do
is the research.
You need to like research who you're dealing with.
Yeah, that's about
and what's going on.
We don't know. It's like you said, maybe it was some upfront stuff too. He received.
He said it wasn't.
No, he didn't make any money.
We just heard him out of his own mouth.
So he didn't get nothing.
No, he said that.
No.
So he just got the hotel room, the ride.
And they were going to discuss a deal and stuff like that. So like,
and that's it.
But after a while, I would kind of piece together, okay, this is being orchestrated in a specific way, especially whenever you invite somebody that is a relative.
And I would say
to somebody
in the jump start,
right?
The jump start, the first encounter went off like a script,
right?
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, the movie started action, right then. So then, blah 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 blah, they go through that, they do what they do. Then it was like, okay, cool. They gonna be cool now.
Next scene in the limo,
Then you show them being cool, not really cool, but.
We'll pass this along.
That's over.
The young guy was being a little brash.
Yeah.
A little brash. And then that kind of being from two different generations. It's just the fact that, Charleston White don't get down like that as we know him.
Yeah.
As we know him to be what he is on his platform. Now, as for this other dude, he was doing some young stuff that... a lot of people, y'all do what y'all do. However y'all do it, however y'all put it together.
He was being arch enemy.
I know,
That's Charleston White's arch enemy.
Well, now he definitely is.
I mean, he was acting as that already. The persona that he personified was the one Charleston White hates the most. The character of Charleston White hate that persona that he personifying out the most.
I can put a title on it. A coon.
Who?
Yes.
In his eyes.
Yeah. So, You
Right.
killing.
Yeah.
You are the problem.
Right.
And that was his
You're
arch
the
enemy.
problem. And he simplified it. He tried to simplify it for the dude because he told him he like if basically somebody breaking in next door. He said, he didn't think his grandmama would call the police because he didn't think his grandmama was a snitch. And I'm like,
That's because
What
he
am I-
didn't,
Hold on.
obviously he
Let
didn't
go.
know who his folks was.
okay. But the whole point is he told the guy. And the guy like, I can't believe it. So he gonna call his
In
grandmama.
that particular situation, if it wasn't the King Von thing that would have set me off, it's the bait snitch question and finding out that this guy really thought that his grandma wasn't going to snitch. Just to
Right,
tell him
that's
that
the
she was gonna
crazy-
snitch. That would have set off the flag.
Which
right
is what he
there,
was
at
saying.
least.
Yeah, like
Right.
this is kind of
Right.
this was a major point here too as well.
Yeah.
Right. Next point in the plot twist.
Right.
Yeah.
Now he on the in the limousine twerking. Man, like I said, see, that's there goes when I get disappointed in Charleston White. He should have been like, limo, stop.
Now I will say
Let me
there is a
out
point-
this situation. He could have left at that time.
Right.
And at that point, and not been, he could have cut it off and not been, and it wouldn't have got no worse.
Yeah. No,
And
this is
then-
now that's the part I have a hard time with
Yeah.
this is that part right there
Yeah.
where there is a point in many different circumstances here where you can just turn around and be like, I don't get down like
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
this is enough.
This I can already tell y'all some BS. I'm going to move forward.
And
I'm
then-
going home and just this is over.
But he was probably trying to see it through. For
But
the
he was
sake of
trying
everything.
really trying to see it through to see if he can get this
Then he
deal
was
done.
talking about the gay stuff. Then he was talking about how he stood around for 4 hours looking at them acting gay.
Yeah.
That's what he kept saying.
Yeah, he stood around for 4 hours.
Yeah, that's a long
And dude,
time to just
yeah.
watch.
Apparently, they traded
2-3 minutes into that,
Right.
I think I'd have left.
I mean,
if I hadn't left yet,
Apparently, they traded.
yeah. If I had, I'm
Right.
gonna sit here and
Hey.
listen to 2, 4, 5 dudes talking about kissing each other
Hey, 15
for
minutes.
4 hours.
Hey, 15 minutes later, 30,
Maybe
An
we
hour.
getting paid by the
an
hour.
hour 20,
Yeah.
It's
right.
like I get
an hour
paid.
35. You know what I'm saying?
I
It
get
just keeps-
paid $1,000
still haven't
an
left.
hour.
Yeah,
It had to be
yeah.
a considerable
2-3
chunk of
minutes
money.
in, I'm out. If I hadn't left already, you see what I'm saying?
Well, it's like just walk-
if I
would
hadn't
you-
left after the airport
Would you
incident,
endure it for $500,000?
yes, we could have played this little game.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? You see what I'm
Because
saying?
first of all, I
That's
ain't
what I'm
doing
saying.
anything.
Up front,
Yeah.
but acting.
Was he not acting anyway
Who?
the whole
Charleston.
time?
Who?
Was it
No,
Charleston White?
I don't think he
I
was
mean, it's
acting.
like,
Once
okay,
he was there, he
if
wasn't
you
acting.
bring me in and I'm going to character, like you say, at some point he could have just went into character.
Well, no, that's what they were
'Cause
wanting.
he
They
was
was
just pretty much
confusing when they wanted
doing
character.
that.
See, you see what
by
I'm
the
saying?
skit, by the way it was put together.
He wasn't involved
Apparently-
in the making of the skit.
Yeah,
That's
he
the problem.
was. He was not involved. He was manipulated into playing his part.
Yeah.
Right, that's
So
the
he
thing.
was led
different.
down
Yeah.
the road.
That's right.
Yeah. So I'm
Or
saying
he
at
had-
some point
he got-
you're gonna either do what you do or get in character or do whatever.
Or-
and then just go with the strip. Because
Perhaps.
he even mentioned that.
Perhaps there's a bigger picture at play.
Okay.
And this whole thing was organized by Adin and Charleston. The whole event, mastermind level manipulation.
Unless there's
I'm going to react and then overreact. You're going to have your guy come meet with me. We're going to set the situation up. It's genius.
It could be that.
but it's not.
It could
There has
be.
been.
Yeah.
But it gets that deep. I mean,
It could be
it's
that.
just to
And
that
that-
level.
I'm telling
Not
you
on
because
this.
I'm not
Not
gonna
on
rule.
this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna
Right.
rule that out
Because I don't know if y'all ever seen this movie.
Because no, that happens.
Okay.
No, what
I'm
James?
gonna ask one question. If Jamie Foxx had another interview.
Since what?
This got something to do with Jamie Foxx?
Nah, I'm just asking, have you seen another interview?
Since which one?
No, I haven't. I
So
ain't seen one in
anything ain't
in a
possible.
long time. But
If Jamie can't, that's what I'm saying. So
Wait,
compare
hold
that
on.
with
I don't know, but I would have to look that up. But go ahead.
No, I'm just checking. I'm like, since which? I'm trying to think. When did I see? Is he not okay? Did I miss something?
Well, I mean, he's recovering, but I don't know
Right.
if I've heard him in an actual interview. I've seen him and heard little clips.
right,
but that's
right,
it.
right.
But I
He ain't
haven't-
got his.
He
his
ain't
whole,
sat down with
he
nobody.
Ain't,
no.
he ain't all there. I'm feeling.
Probably not.
Right. But he there.
Yeah, I mean, he's alive.
Yeah, he there.
He
might not be all there.
Yeah.
But he there.
But no, what Jay was talking about earlier is a very real thing, though. Like these streamers, platformers, or whatnot, they do collab on sometimes deeper levels to create more content. They'll create beef, so therefore they'll have something they can both react to and both talk about, create drama, manufacture it,
and
make
then
it
create fallout, which creates even more
drama.
Because it'll create a divide.
Yeah.
But then it'll also run up,
numbers
for both of them.
Oh, and everybody know Charleston is a numbers man. He gets numbers.
Yeah, but this
you know what I'm saying?
But I don't think. But he's gonna have to get his numbers like he's doing now, though, doing these interviews, because he's not getting anything from that. Like that's been proven.
Right.
Like court paperwork is easily Googleable. Googleable.
But he's not gonna win no lawsuit against this for being coming up on some.
Well, he's not gonna. Well, he didn't file a lawsuit. Dude filed one against him.
Who?
Adin Ross filed it against Charleston White.
No, Charleston White.
No, it was Charleston White
suing him for $2 million.
Is he suing him back? Because Adin Ross was the one that was suing him because he said all this stuff about his sister.
No, he said he could.
No, but he was saying he was in character when he was saying that.
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what he said. You mean I can't say that in character? See, now that's all. See,
he did sneak that with that.
But that's what I'm saying.
But man, they got video of this.
I mean,
but what I'm trying to say,
character.
But what I'm trying to say is, see, he want him to say that he was up in there acting in character, so it ain't no issue. You the one he gonna make it like,
but the thing
like
is,
that because he want to make it seem like he got threatened and humiliated for getting yanked out
Charleston
the hotel.
White threatened to sue Adin Ross and Kick, claiming that he owed him $2,000, but then now Adin Ross is promising to countersue after he threatened to.
So he sued them. He wants $2,000.
Yeah,
just give the man his money.
Man, no, Charleston White need to move on.
Yeah, if it's about
$2,000,
I'm just saying.
Move on. Move on.
Then that kind of makes me think that maybe this was orchestrated away.
Yeah, it's a move, power move. Because Charleston White, he said he ended up paying for his own hotel room. They had him kicked out of his own hotel room.
But apparently Charleston's been having a hard time getting paid from anybody. So
right. So yeah,
he's been having a hard time.
No, he was mad because the dude said you get paid $50 or either $50 or $250 as an opening act, right?
Yeah,
in a comedy show, on the tour. So you got 3 shows, that weekend you might make $750. Right,
okay.
Charleston White thought he supposed to be making $2.8 million that weekend. You know what I'm saying?
You know
what I'm saying?
What they making that at?
Yeah, and
I don't know how you got that.
I like the dude. He's funny, but
especially when you're in the headline. You fresh out the gate.
Let me tell you too. He going on with this because he getting into it with too many folks about, and people do be trying to reach out. You can't get in. Everybody ain't rip. Yes, excuse me. In that game, unless you the dude bringing people in, you getting ripped off.
Pretty much.
Right. Unless you that dude bringing them in, if you the brought in them, you gonna have to take a little bit. They getting something from you, and if you can't take that. You might well better try to bring him in your damn self. You better be the bringer in them.
Ain't that why Deion left Jackson State?
Hey, to capitalize.
Yeah.
Right. But, we were talking about
we getting robbed here.
Well, we were talking about King Von earlier, and it was going to lead us to a next segment talking about, how rap culture is, how it's impacting our culture today. And do we think it's, still good at all? First of all, is rap good in general? And then how's it impacting culture in itself? Black culture.
Well, let me ask you this before so if we gonna say is it really the rap influencing or is it the culture influencing?
Well, for me personally, I've come to this conclusion that
the culture being reflected back in rap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I just think some people choose to look at it as that. I just don't I've come to the conclusion. I just think some people just come to the conclusion that's what black culture is. I don't think that's what black culture is. Black culture, I think, is still families creating, normal households just like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Just like any other family. I've seen that. We live in suburbs. The image that they always try to create is us living in the projects, dancing on cars. I mean, but that's not the reality for all of us.
Yeah.
That's only the reality for some. There's plenty of us that live elsewhere and don't live that reality at all. But
even the ones, it's a lot of them there don't live that reality. But I know what you're saying, though, in the grand scheme of things.
I think it's definitely a heavy part of our culture, but I don't think it is everything.
I'm going to tell you.
It's very loud.
Let me say this.
Let
me say this. I can say exactly the prime example of what you just said was watching the NBA draft last year.
No, you're right. Because I was thinking about that, though, when I was thinking about this.
This was all about, making it out, getting the opportunity. I don't think not one story made it out of anything. I think they was already there.
Everybody was set up good.
Normally, everybody in this draft was doing
pretty solid.
They didn't make
there was
great.
no rags to riches story.
What happened was it wasn't a rags to riches
trying
story.
to get mama out the hood story.
But most of them was about the effort and the work and time
they put in.
Yeah.
It wasn't about get mama out the hood.
No. Yeah. But I'm just saying.
But that seems to be a luxury that you can be afforded whenever you don't have to worry about the environment you're in.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
That's what apparently the environment has changed.
And you ain't
to
got
a
to
certain
worry about
level. That's
your
what I'm saying.
nutritional level.
Right. Yeah.
Like I can't eat right, so I can't train three times a day. Like
because I'm not getting the right caloric.
That guy's son who used to play in the NBA, and like I said, I'm not disputing, chiming it, but if money puts people in better opportunities, I don't care at what level.
Well, it does.
You know what I'm saying?
Money will get you further.
It puts the opportunity better, and it can alter.
But they just ain't got that drive in them. They ain't got that hustle.
Right.
But back to the rap game.
They can't do it hungry.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm starving. I ain't got no energy to be pushing no sled. And you done baked 4 breakfasts this morning. Yeah, you can push that sled way down there. So yeah, they gonna cut me. Right? Cause I'm hungry.
But I'm
not hungry enough.
Right. Yeah, I'm not hungry. And that's what keeps black people at the bottom.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's the difference between, like you said,
I'm starved.
Is rap really is rap the culture, or is it the culture rap? Because it's a crazy
reflection,
thing.
just like JC.
It's some crazy things that be going on in if you involved in everyday like mischiefs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people could do things without being criminally, but be involved in mischiefs and always in situations, because you can always see something crazy going on.
Yeah.
And you can always be in a position where somebody can start shooting.
Yeah.
If you want to, because people just do that.
And sadly.
Yeah.
And sadly. You can go to the right place and you'll find shootings.
Right.
But
like the Cook's Corner situation. I just to go off on a little side tangent. A little crazy thing that happened. 4 people got shot dead at Cook's Corner. And it was spaghetti night.
You talking about when?
In Murfreesboro? Right, yeah. You're so stupid. I'm going to find that drum roll.
They threw that little detail. I thought that was so weird.
And
like,
they
said it.
Yeah. It was spaghetti night.
That's why I'm like, okay, I don't know. Even though I'm still now more confused. Like, why would they even say that? Because I'm like, I don't know why. I was thinking, so Jay, was they Italian?
Jay was just throwing a joke out.
Did I miss the Italian thing in it or something? That's what I was thinking.
That's messed up.
But if they put
they just threw that in there
on spaghetti night.
On spaghetti night. I was like, what is that got to do?
What they're
Did
saying
they
is,
die because of the spaghetti?
No,
what happened?
What they're saying is what an
Be
effing
safe
tragedy.
on spaghetti night.
Right, yeah.
You're not safe on spaghetti
Be
night. It's a
safe.
sad tragedy of the situation.
The
Could be a little hot
that's
up
what
on
it is. Yeah.
Hey, this spaghetti is so
Good.
We hate to break it to you, but on tonight, on all night, spaghetti night,
Yeah.
4 people were murdered. It's like, golly, you know, it's like, man, is that what it is?
Spaghetti night.
Spaghetti night.
Night tonight, the night that we all thought we
They
were
must
safest.
didn't have no
That
bread.
made me think of like a crazy little skit. But anyway, bring it
But
back.
that is terrible.
Yeah,
It is.
right.
But it was in Murfreesboro, right?
Damn, that's
Fifth Corner is
terrible.
Murfreesboro.
I think so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Mm-hmm.
But,
I'm sorry.
The safest place on earth.
Yeah.
But never mind. Excuse
Okay.
me. But it is a great place, though. I will say.
Right.
Murfreesboro, great place. Growing too fast.
it is.
But I just had to throw that joke.
Yeah.
But I just had to
Just like Compton.
no, but
No.
no, I mean, I do think
Certain parts.
there's certain parts of like the culture, right?
Yeah.
So like if black culture, I think whatever you're just exposed to, like you were talking about earlier, whatever you are nearest or whatever you grow around, I think that's the part that you're going to see. So like if you mostly see black people committing hood activity and ratchet stuff all the time, that's the image you're going to have in your head. Or opposed to seeing a more normal black family on a daily basis, you're going to have that image of black people like, no, they, for the most part, they just like the
Right.
rest of us. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling.
Which
If you're coming from like another racist point of view.
But people get
And
caught
us.
up in imagery, right?
Well, nobody goes outside.
Right, because but nowadays,
Yeah.
but in prior, I mean, the communities our communities was no different because I grew up in an all black community, right? And our community was no different than the community I stay in now. That's predominantly white, right?
Yeah.
I got some black
Hey, I'm
neighbors.
scared in
a couple
Greg
too,
neighborhood.
you know, but
They gangsta over there.
and it's the same neighborhood. They got
Right.
kids driving down the street, popping wheelies on motorcycles, same stuff we used to do. We were growing up in our neighborhood, riding without helmets. If you can do enough side streets where you don't have to get on the road, so you don't need no tags for some of the stuff that they be riding. You know, getting
Yeah.
around. It's called getting around. You know, and it's probably even easier now than it was then. But it's like the neighborhoods and communities are the same. Because the people pretty much 95% of the people are the same. We the same.
Oh, yeah, we act about the
Yeah.
same in the community
about
circumstance.
relatively carbon copies of the same.
Yeah, it's just different
ideology.
colors and shapes
Yeah.
and sizes. That's right about it.
That
Like
most communities gonna have good, and they're gonna be like 3 or 4 terrible kids
People.
in that neighborhood.
especially if it's like a small town.
Because it
yeah.
was like when I was growing, there was a couple of them that was a little bit off the chain. They were breaking in, doing stuff they probably shouldn't have been doing. And I'm pretty sure in mine now, there's 2 or 3 of them little suckers out there doing stuff.
Popping pills.
Yeah, because we would
Mostly
chase.
that.
We chased 2 of them, me and the one neighbor, because he was in his backyard. Hey, come help me. I'm like, oh Lord, I don't know if I should be going to help this guy or not.
Did you
'Cause
send
these
Rocky
kids-
out there?
Hey,
I
because these
told-
kids,
there's always
these
live
days
over there.
be strapped. Hey, I hope
It
no.
is Tennessee.
My gun was in the house.
Hey,
He
you
talking
gotta
about
have-
come help, and I was like, oh Lord, okay,
You gotta
yeah.
have no
So,
permit or anything.
but they took
Hey,
out running.
and
I
these
wasn't running fast.
White kids.
Hey, man, you don't.
Oh yeah,
you
it's
don't
starting
test
affecting
any
the
of
white
them.
youth.
Yeah,
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 you
the
test
white
none of
youth
them.
over there off the chain.
You test none of them. I posted that video months ago talking about the guy who was just walking down Nashville with the AR-15, just with a red jumpsuit, just walking down the street clear as day,
like why?
and they couldn't charge him with anything
Because it's not
It's
against the
le-
law.
No, he wasn't harming anybody. He just looked
It's-
crazy.
It's not against the law to scare the hell out of nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But it is against a lot of
Well,
threats.
I'm not
It
gonna-
is. No,
I'm
but
not gonna stand around and let the law do
me
anything to
walking
me.
about my business
I'm
and
finna
you
leave.
scared is on you.
He's right. I'm getting up out of here.
But see, the messed up thing about that situation was the fact that they were like, "Hey, we need to like apprehend this guy," and they did. They took him in, but
I
they're
had
like,
to arrest him too.
"Yeah," but they're like, "We had to let him go though because we can't charge him with
Hey,
anything." Yeah, later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him go later.
Yeah.
That's why I like when they be doing those
Bring him in.
when they be doing them these guys be walking around with these guns, I always want to test the police. Now, I'm like the police, don't get me wrong, I ain't on the police side.
Oh, you sound like a snitch over there,
But,
Greg.
Man, man, don't be
You snitch.
Don't be tested. I don't need all that testing stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna get somebody killed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, I'm just testing, man. Don't test with me. That's why I probably couldn't even be a police. Because I'd have been shot by 12, 13 of them testers. You know what I'm saying? Can't test me. This ain't no game out here. Not today.
And Greg's like the black officer from Saw 4. He just never learned his lesson. Kept busting through the doors.
Yeah.
Then he got his boy killed in the end. But
Hey,
yeah, wild stuff. Which was one of Greg's favorite series.
Yeah.
Mine
but
too.
back to what we was talking about is the black culture, I guess how did rap influence it. And like I said, throughout the generations, it had an influence on us, regardless how we want to look at it.
No, it does.
Like I said, at the time, I mentioned this a long time ago, it's like, at the time, you listen to Dre and you hearing these songs and all this music, and next thing you know, it's like, it ain't really doing nothing to me. But yet my refrigerator full of 40s.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, the only place I saw that is on this video. So I'm like, yeah, I want to do that. Look cool, whatever. So, but it ain't really doing anything to me,
Right. Yeah.
other than influencing me. You know what I'm saying? So it has an influence on you to a certain level. And some of it's got to do with you personally. How much are you going to partake into this? I'm willing to do the 40s.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever, to have a little party.
I want the shoes, the chains,
as far as
the
the
clothes.
drive-bys on the videos and all that, I don't think I'm finna do all that. I don't know if I'm gonna go that far with the influence.
But you wanted to act like it though.
But yeah, you want to be because this is honestly, the sad part of this, you're right.
You want to be John Moran.
Because now you appearing to be gangster, and that's attractive.
It is.
Now
is.
you looking attractive. So you doing it that way.
Right.
But the thing is, it's kind of like, okay, with this new culture of rap and everything too.
I got a question. Stop.
No,
I'm not.
No. How many dates? How many dates did you get pulling out your gun in the parking lot of the club?
Great.
Let him finish his point.
I'm just going once again with the new culture of rap and all this and all the things that are going on now. It is having a major influence on how people think about each other. And it's just like even to a point now that a lot of these rappers, it's like they dying from rapping. You know what I mean? I don't even know. And it's like somebody come up with a theory that, hey, to a certain degree, they sign these agreements with the label and they managers. And then also they take on the fact that they get insurance policies on these rappers now. So you getting that money. And then you already got royalties you going to receive be being the manager and the label.
Yeah.
And they not listening, they ain't like coming in there running their own business. They taking what was given to them. So all of a sudden you dead. You become even more popular once you die.
But you're dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. And that's what happened. Now everybody's going to reap the benefits of all the stuff that you left to them.
But why are these old rappers still alive?
Because apparently they weren't doing these type of...
They were fronting, or if they weren't fronting...
Music
they
studios don't have
signed
this much
deals,
money.
but I don't think they were signing deals. It's like, hey, and then some of them, to a certain degree, didn't stay in rap. They started using whatever they got from the rap game. And a lot of them still do concerts. They'll go out and make money and tour, but a lot of them branched off into other things. And then some of them actually, just, fell off like anybody else, but it's just like, but a lot of the old rappers, I guess they just went down different avenues.
I mean, a lot of them did.
And that's it. But
a lot of it was understanding that it was a front. And if it wasn't a front for some of the particular ones, they're either not here or they're not as big as they could have been.
Yeah. And it just seemed like it's really something dirty when it comes to the rap game and how it's portrayed. And even like I'm listening to these songs, and like I said, I can't say I didn't listen to 2 Live Crew because that was like real bad. But I'm listening to some of these songs now, and it's like 2 Live Crew turning over in their grave, like they might not was saying nothing bad compared to this. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't talking that y'all was bad, but at the end of the day, these songs is like, and it's women saying the most disgusting stuff possible.
It's vile.
And they becoming the most popular rappers out there. Everybody, the men them fell off. The women taking over the game, and they saying anything.
Boosie fell off.
Yeah, Boosie couldn't even turn over a good 500 cops. And then it's
the
like,
baby can't sell out.
Right. Lil Baby can't sell out arenas. I mean, they're still doing great and all that.
They're still making some money, but I mean, they're still
the
making
big
money.
artists, the
big
real
ones.
artists,
Yeah.
that are really talented, are still doing great. Kanye's doing great. Drake's doing great. Travis Scott, I don't know if y'all heard of him.
Yeah, no, the top of the line guys are still
top of
breaking.
the line, great guys are doing.
But
a
the
good
people
job.
below them, they just moshing.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Lil Uzi Vert's still going.
Yeah,
solid.
Which I can't understand that. Kodak Black.
Ooh,
they
man.
still
21 Savage, the main guy, J. Cole, Kendrick, all of them.
I'm saying.
Right. But there's also a lot of them.
But these new women rappers are being they
accelerated
just,
heavily.
They're better than the new age.
You know what's happening?
It's better.
No, they're coming out. They're coming out. No, it's sexual.
It's sexual.
I'm not going to sign off on
it. But I like the beats better.
I take that back. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's
I'll
totally
go there.
sexual.
No,
It's selling sex.
For me personally, I don't even really pay attention to that until they start doing, and then I'm like, whoa.
You have to listen to.
But no, honestly, I like the beats of their music. A lot of them better than some of the
But
guys.
you wanna know what's
a lot
crazy?
of the guys is on repeat.
Yeah.
You want to know
But
what's
the beats is made by probably
truly
10 of the dudes.
the producers still going up. I've not
Dudes, and
since
they
the
do.
beginning of rap music. I've not heard an era where producers were not bringing it. So shout out to all the producers around
All the
world.
producers, because producers always bring.
Right.
Well, they're gonna find
Every generation they've been finding a way to just keep
To
reinventing
produce
it and making it higher and higher and higher.
Hotter and hotter.
Right.
That's right.
But even the most garbage people are getting higher. Like,
I even told Jay, I listen to songs. I say, you don't even have to even be able to rap. This beat is so cold.
Yeah.
I could just say anything, and it's gonna blow up.
Because just the beats good enough.
And that's what, to me,
one hit wonders back in the
really
day.
defines some of these songs now. And the problem I have with the new generation is like,
it's hard.
They have a beat
Right.
or two, and they all use it.
But I see something that right.
They all use it. They're like, I done heard that before.
I heard something about people want to be able to relate to the artist or kind of like see themselves in the artist. So like you could kind of relate to a Nas or a Jay-Z or a T.I. or, something like that, right? Yeah, I mean, at some point, like whenever people were liking their music, they kind of felt like, hey, that's me being represented, or we feel represented right there. Yeah, Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi was one that moved a lot of people in the generation. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You could relate to a Kid Cudi or something like that. Being a loser that kind of like didn't feel good about themselves, never really had a great upbringing and all that, right?
There's a lot of people that not Greg, and
doing drugs and stuff like that, right?
But no, there's a lot of people that fit that,
right?
Yeah, it is. But
like,
so that's the element that seems to be kind of missing these days is that it's not a lot of relatability. I mean, people are coming from like very drastic situations and also very easy and nonchalant situations. Like, I can't entirely relate to the guy who just seen his friend get his brains blown out in the car with him.
That's only certain
place. Got roaches in the cereal and all that. Like,
the Raisin Bran
and the cooking dope on the stove and all that, right? Right. I can't necessarily relate to that. But I can kind of relate to like, an emotional guy going through some shit.
Right. Yeah. You more like who would that be?
Right.
Let me see.
Oh, that's my wings.
A young
young
man, LL Cool J.
Right.
Young
I can see you liking LL. Yeah.
I can see that. Kid Cudi
I
is
need
like
love.
that guy for
Kid
J-Lo.
Cudi probably.
Yeah.
Kanye though.
Yeah.
Kanye is
got
more,
me,
but because he
Kanye,
put out more
but
music.
Kid Cudi did close second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kanye put out more music. Way
And
more
then-
music.
And then
And shame on those people that's out there throwing that stuff at Kid Cudi, making him quit rapping, basically.
I know, right?
Like, that just makes me so mad.
I'm
Oh.
Like, first of all, wait, wasn't it Kanye who didn't come?
I believe so.
Yeah, Kanye didn't come out, didn't perform, didn't show up. Kid Cudi shows up on stage.
But
This
that's
is a long
because,
time
they're
ago.
beefing and they got like all
Oh, man,
types of.
I know, but man,
What
them
happened?
people,
What?
the people out there who's throwing water bottles
And
at
then
Kid
he
Cudi are
kinda
the ones that
like-
need Kid Cudi the most.
He kind of he started BSing a little bit, like,
I know he started tripping. I know he started painting his fingernails, but man, they get over that.
Oh, he went through
Ah.
that stage.
Right.
He was going through the gangster
He
business
released-
transformation.
he
All right?
released-
Oh,
really-
gangster bag.
He released
man.
a really bad rock
Man,
album.
skirt.
He
It was
had Man
terrible.
on the Moon.
Because
Man on the Moon
didn't he
too.
do a remake of a
But Lil
Nirvana
Wayne
song?
recovered
Nah.
from his bad rock.
Who did that?
I forget who, but I know who you're talking about. Maybe it was MGK.
It might have been.
No, it was.
I think it's MGK.
It was Kid Cudi
I think it's
And-
MGK.
It was MGK.
of Nirvana.
I think so.
think
Smells
he's
Like
done
Teen
a song.
Spirit. or
No,
something like that.
no.
I'm pretty sure he did it with MGK, dude.
I'm gonna tell you what it is because
It had to be.
people didn't know Nirvana sung that song.
But Nirvana did not do it with Kid Cudi.
No, I said Kid Cudi
Oh,
did
yeah,
a
he's done stuff
remake
like that, yeah.
of a song Nirvana did.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure
That's what I'm
happened.
saying.
But I'm talking about who he made an album with.
Oh, I don't
Right.
Yeah.
But that song, yeah,
No.
I know it was Kid Cudi.
But yeah, so bringing it back, it's just more about the relatability of these artists these days. You got really, and I mean, the main audience of hip hop is affluent, rich, white Americans. Americans, right? It's the
Yeah.
college crowd. It is purely the college crowd, and then the kids that are really pushing the success of rap and all that, right?
It depends
It's that
on
crowd.
what type of rap. It
Okay.
is, there is a certain type of rap that like you can get over with the college.
Look, man, everybody got hyped to
Thing.
Lil Jon.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm-
Yeah,
it's-
Lil
let me
Jon.
say
It's
this.
party
Let me
rap.
say
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Oh, it's party rap
Party,
or
Lil Jon,
drugs,
but
sex, whatever.
yeah. And really,
Right.
it's not so much
And
about. It was
see-
Go
about
ahead.
keeping that dang on thing rocking.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
And see, the thing is, you got to realize rap dominated the music industry for a period of time. And it's like country fell off, rock fell off, and it's just like rap became the most loved music across the board, across the world, and the most imitated music across the world at some point. And it's like right now, like I said, country music is having a surge.
huge.
And it's
I mean,
like
it's by far the
and
biggest
and it's
genre now.
like
Right.
it's-
Country
and
music is by far
rap
the biggest.
music is taking a real nosedive.
Not
'Cause-
really.
I mean,
It feels like it.
We
you
grow-
don't feel
because
it
you
that
grow
way.
out of it.
Well, I'm just saying,
I'm
we've
saying-
grown out of it. For
Yeah,
sure.
that's what
you
I'm
can
saying.
grow
You've
out of
grown
it,
out of hip hop.
But
that's a whole
I did
generation of hip hop.
I did an experiment with Jay.
That's called the old rapper syndrome.
I did an experiment with Jay, and it was reality. Jay played this new stuff. He played it. And I say, listen to it, how it come off. We're waiting for it. We're waiting for it to click. And I said, just play some old rap. So he said he gonna play T.I. The worst song on the album beat all them songs. And the good ones
Gee, I'm
popped
telling
off.
you sound like granddaddy there
But I'm
talking
saying-
about the blues.
But that
over
was
hip
Jay.
hop, man.
And
Come on, now, don't do that.
But I
Don't
no,
do that.
I'm not.
Don't fall
This
over
is
there.
not
Don't
my
fall.
opinion.
But-
I was asking Jay.
What
And
Jay
Jay
gonna tell you?
Jay
No, daddy.
agreed.
He might.
No,
Jay
well,
agreed.
to a degree, I agreed, but it's merely that a lot of artists, it's a lot of people being pushed all at once. So of course you're gonna have a lot of flops, right? You're gonna have a lot of like lackluster tracks and songs and lackluster artists.
Movies
You're
and
not
video
really
games.
putting money into the person or putting growth into the person and allowing them to create a quality product or anything like that. It's all about capitalizing in the moment. We're trying to get it out as fast as we can, and then as soon as we
Get
get it
hot,
out,
Make it go.
Yeah,
You know,
make
so-
it go and make it run for as long as it can.
And then you can make an album in your bathroom.
You know what's
Right.
messed
And
up?
put it out.
Right, and that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
you know,
there's
it's-
so much stuff.
the accessibility
Yeah.
of hip hop and music
But,
and all
but
that.
once
has gotten-
again, you just mentioned the quality. You can, but the quality level of what you was hearing from the old compared to the new, it was totally
No,
different.
that
You know
was
what?
one
I will say
song
this.
and one artist.
Am I right on that?
I'm gonna say
It
this
was totally different.
before we move forward. I do want to say this. I honestly, I started off a lot heavy on G's side, but I'm starting to move towards the other because when I think about it, it's just not what's pushed. If you listen to some of these like non-mainstream rappers, like some of these
Right.
like underground dudes who just rap around the corner, some people can actually really
can kick
rap.
kicking
They
some
really are good.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what I'm
I
saying is-
agree with that.
but there's
The
a
most
lot
of the
of
ones
them.
that actually have skills, there's plenty that can
Yeah,
flow.
what I'm saying, that means it's
But
still
they not-
alive. It just doesn't get pushed. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm saying it's not mainstream.
Yeah, but-
so if you're not because like I said, at one point,
But I
this
don't-
is mainstream.
but we were talking about
but
what's
it's
better.
not pushed on that level. It's like you said, it's a large quantity of quality rappers
No, but-
out there, but it's not like they of the mainstream society where we know them on a day-to-day basis. We don't know these people, but you know, we know like what's the guy in Nashville?
Young Buck,
But no, the other one. White guy.
Spinner Man,
No, white guy.
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll.
yeah.
Hot
Jelly
rapper.
Roll sing country.
Yeah, he's country now.
Yeah, but he had rap. He was doing rap.
He's big as country.
Okay,
country.
okay, but it was a country rapper, wasn't it?
He country
He's country
singer.
now. Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, he's just changed.
Okay,
he
well,
just-
Jelly
whatever
Roll
making
Jelly
money,
Roll
but,
playing
but
country.
what I'm saying, when he was rapping and all that, that still
I had no
sound
idea
good.
who Jelly Roll was.
Right.
Yeah,
then.
but it sound good. It was quality.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So if I listen to him, I'm like, this sounds better than what's actually being pushed out there sometimes and what's actually being played. And you can find that from a lot of people.
But the point being was
But
that
the level, okay, but the level of who is great now. Who is great? Give me the top 5 rappers in the game right now.
That wasn't really what the point of the experiment was. The point of the experiment was to test like which eras was better. The point of the eras was that it's really not that rap was better then. It's just that what you get pushed in your face now isn't the most exciting or the best rap. What I'm saying is people can still
Not
rap.
quality.
That's just not what's pushed. There's plenty of quality.
Right.
You just got to go
Right.
find it. Like that's why you have so many different streaming sources, so many different outlets to go find music. It's available now. You just got to go find it. So to actually say that it's worse now isn't really that accurate to me.
It's not mainstream.
Yeah, but that wasn't the point of the experiment.
That's kind of where I'm at. Because if it was
But-
great and it was actually being pushed as though it was then it would be mainstream. But by it being so,
Well, you can't
it's kind
tell
of like if you
1
flooded the
billion
market.
listeners,
It's
baby.
not like anything.
Hey,
You done
hey,
flooded the market with too
You
many
can't tell.
people, and it's saturated.
You can't tell 1 billion people that
What they
Baby wasn't worth streaming.
Yeah.
Because they had a choice to do this
Yeah,
And they
and
did.
listen to it.
Yeah.
1 billion people
yes.
streamed this song. And
So you saying right now, level rap is not falling off at all. It's at its peak.
We're not saying that.
It's doing. That's my whole.
Okay,
honestly,
that's-
my
I would
argument
say
is saying
no.
it done fell off.
no,
And it's
rap
not even a
has
part
not
of the
fallen
mainstream.
off
I'm
The
gonna
arrow
say-
is pointing down, while these other
Genres.
like R&B, country, and all these other avenues of music are finding their way back into the jazz.
Gee, you
and all this
don't-
stuff.
You're not into hip hop anymore. That's the whole
Greg,
thing that I'm trying to
I
say.
don't even
If
think
you was into
that's
hip
the
hop,
case.
you would know more about hip hop.
can't- No, the
You will
truth is-
follow it a little bit.
I can follow it, G,
I-
and
You're not into it. I'm not into it.
I'm not.
That's what
I'm
I'm
not.
saying.
As
Who
the
is?
No, but
music representative.
That's what I'm like.
they're
It's
still
not-
into
yeah.
it. The people who are
You're not
usually
gonna
into
A
it.
large
convince me.
majority of y'all just
No,
love this
the
game.
people who are still into rap music are
Right.
into rap music the heaviest.
I'm gonna ask you,
But see, you can't base it
if
off of
you
just
had a
you,
choice
us.
to listen to the old rap or the new rap, and that's the only two options you had, which one you gonna listen?
I mean,
hold up, stop. No, that's like you said, a loaded question. That's a loaded question.
That's a loaded question.
Because
No,
loaded.
I'm asking
Loaded,
my
stop.
question.
No, that's because it's
Could he
loaded.
answer it?
It's loaded.
It's a
I'm not gonna let
choice.
him answer it. I'm
Hold
not
on.
gonna, like you said,
Greg.
don't put yourself in
I'm asking, do you want to
the
listen to
music
your
of your
music
choice
or our
or the music
And-
of his choice.
Yeah.
You're
And I'm
gonna listen to
asking,
the music of your choice.
but that is true. But also, there's a little bit of
I'm
bias
saying
here.
you have no choice.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying.
There's a little bit of bias on my behalf because I am raised around people who have listened to all of these older songs.
Yeah, but if you
therefore,
had a
I was
choice.
introduced to that, and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But if I did have a choice, honestly, I don't know, man. A lot of the new music is really good. A lot of the new music
You
that comes
gonna
out is
So I'm
forward
saying,
as your
if you
age,
had a
because
choice
you gonna get
compared to what you
Because
know
I can
then to what you hearing now,
Well,
you
answered the
gonna
question.
lock in.
He answered it.
And you good
He
with it.
answered it.
Yeah.
He
Today.
answered it.
There's
You
a
just
lot of
answered
new
it.
songs that have came out that are really great. Like,
Okay.
comparative to the older songs, there's a lot of great
I'm
old
saying
songs.
that
No, he answered it.
He did
You
answer.
trying to make him? You trying to force
but
another
was it-
answer
but
out
was
of
it
your
a hard
question?
decision?
No.
It was an easy decision.
Yeah.
So you just throw that away and never have to listen
Yeah,
to
'cause
it
that's
again.
not
What, what
And
would
live-
you do?
Huh?
What would you do?
I'd rather
obvious.
listen to the music of actually the old mamas them generation.
Was that an easy decision?
Yeah. Because
That's what he said. He said the same thing. He listened to what he
I
liked.
said I would
You
pass
listen
on
to what
our
you
rap
like, and it was an
generation
easy decision to
to
make.
go with the
Easy
music
decision to
before
make.
What he's
my
saying is he'd
generation.
rather listen to Motown and Temptation.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to the era of rap from the
he's stuck in that
87
age.
That's what I'm
to
saying.
the
Well,
97.
It's subjective. It's
Yeah,
up to
it's
the individual.
But
That's the best
but
to me.
see-
And
but
also-
I'm not gonna
and
act
see,
like these
don't get
other
me
rappers
wrong.
ain't.
But
The
see,
I
jump,
felt the
it didn't
rap
fall
until
off.
I actually got older and actually listened. I didn't like none of that music, mama, because they played it all the time. But now I realized this was the classic music they got all that rap music
But you
from.
just said if you had to eliminate
Yeah.
all the other music and this is the only thing you're listening
I would
to.
listen to old that music right
But
there.
that wasn't a choice.
I'm
You
saying I would
created
do
a
that
choice
now.
out of two
After
choices.
all this
Yeah, he did.
time.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
did.
But
I would-
Jay couldn't create
I
no
just
choice.
wanted to
Yeah.
define, could he define the era?
He-
But most people should go with what they generation.
And honestly, it wouldn't just be limited to the hip hop. It would be like a collective across me. There's a lot of good music.
I'm saying,
in
like,
But
general.
if you
Hey.
limited to hip hop, how would you look at it?
one of my boys from work,
That might be a more fair and objective question. Is saying that this area hip hop or the old area hip hop.
I don't know.
Make it harder though, right?
I mean, yeah.
Let me tell you why it would be a situation, because you haven't heard all of it.
Well, like,
you
that's
in a
true.
situation where hearing it is brand new.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
That's
If
what
you
I'm saying.
sit
So
there,
it's not
if Jay
new.
listened,
Yeah.
and I listen
New.
even to every rap album, just like every rap album now from each era, there's gonna be a bunch of bombs and a bunch of them that suck and that make you think I would never listen to music from this era.
Or yeah,
There's just a whole bunch of that. Like there's got to be a better one because there's a whole bunch of
But the
bombs.
gems are really gems. But that's throughout
Every
time.
era, yeah.
That's throughout time.
You can't tell
People
me
who have dropped
every
gems.
Motown artist,
Right.
You down with.
I'm saying that music.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that music from that generation.
Okay,
You can put
Motown
4 or
generation.
5
You like
classic
every
acts.
song that
No,
came
I'm
out in the
talking about the
Motown.
best song of them generations.
Oh, that.
But that's okay, but
that
hey.
doesn't count.
See, you know what I'm saying?
That
No,
doesn't
you don't
count.
put G in no box
I'm
to
just
be
saying-
specific.
dang.
You can't
Don't you can't
choose
you want it
the
to be
hits.
specific.
Yeah, but
but
I'm
don't
saying,
be
just pick the
specific.
hits
If I
out.
pick,
You gotta
if I,
take everything.
okay,
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
take
saying you
all
could
of
probably
them.
listen to
All
a
the
bunch of
hits is
stuff.
hits.
What I'm saying,
Yeah.
and it, but
What about non-hits
Okay.
in that era?
Yeah, that's kind of.
That's how you
gotta
That's how you
count.
really.
okay, I don't know. I wouldn't listen to the 10th song on the album because I didn't have it.
Hey, now since we did bring that up, I guess I
I'm
would have to
basing
go
this on what most
kind of
people
with the
listen
old
to.
school because a lot of these like new songs, like the one that I just played for y'all
Right.
about the
Thing,
the
thing,
anthem,
thing,
the
thing,
things,
yeah.
things, and things. That's a lot of music too today,
really
and that
weird.
would be really garbage to listen to all of that. There's a lot of meme music and meme rap and all that where it's just supposed to be like a joke and all that. And I don't know, man. I would not want to
But
listen to
we
all
had
that.
Biz Markie Dim back in the day doing joke rap,
Yeah,
but it
but
wasn't.
those were-
It wasn't that specific.
Right. And a lot
But
of
they
them
were
are
doing joke raps.
really
Yeah.
trash.
But talking about persevering through that and music eras and whatnot. Let's move on to Sha'Carri Richardson and her persevering back to the top, winning the 100. What's the 100
And the 200.
and the 200?
And the relay.
I'm about to say
No, she did win the
she
200.
lost one of them.
No, she
ran
didn't.
away with.
They
it.
ran the
She didn't
relay.
win the
No.
200.
She didn't run the
But
200,
Yeah,
did
She did run the 200, but she
okay.
didn't
She
win.
won the
Came in
relay.
third.
Yeah, but
They run
she
the relay.
But she was on the
Jamaican, right?
4 by 100.
Did you
Yeah,
see that 200?
yeah.
That Jamaican was.
Yeah, she was rolling.
She was
rolling.
flying.
Hey, and you know what?
she
thought,
smoked them.
I thought, I was like, okay,
She
Sha'Carri won the 100, right?
Yeah.
Now, I was saying to myself, there is no way that they going to win the 4 by 100, right? Because in the 100,
Okay.
Sha'Carri came in first, Jamaican came in second, Jamaican came in third, and Jamaican came in fourth.
It was just like when she got smoke
Right.
bottle Jamaican.
Right.
But this time she beat her.
she won.
Have the exact stats. She earned a gold medal in the 100-meter sprint, a
Right.
bronze in the 200-meter,
That's all.
and a gold in the
4 by 100.
4 by 100-meter relay.
Right. And that's why I was like, okay, we got the fastest girl. I'm cool with that. We back, Flojo, hoo, back like that, you know? And then I was
Got us
like,
one.
but
Yeah.
there is no way, and this is what I'm thinking, right? Statistically, there's just no way we're going to win the 4 by 100.
That's
With
usually
the Jamaicans,
we just don't win that. We usually just don't win that.
And especially when the Jamaicans
Are
came in second,
Second,
third, and
and
fourth
fourth.
Yeah.
in the 100.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Actually,
They came in second, third,
that's an
fourth.
amazing run.
Right. So I was like, okay, cool. We might get second. But we got
But
the
didn't they have a different girl running the 4 by 4
Maybe one.
ass
Of them.
bear some
One of them might
other
have been
girl? It
switched
was
out,
somebody else
who on what?
on the
What team?
200.
But still, even if
but
you had
on
a-
the relay.
But even if you
they
had-
added somebody that I can't remember her name.
I'm talking about what
Jamaicans.
team?
No, the Americans.
Oh, the Jamaicans.
Yeah, the
oh,
Americans had somebody
Jamaicans,
different.
yeah.
Jamaicans.
Because
They
I
all look the same to me.
I had started rooting for the
Change
Jamaicans.
uniform would be
The colors start changing.
Yeah.
Mm.
But they changed. It was a different lineup. So I can't remember the girl name, but they talk
Well, look,
highly
I mean,
of
there's
her.
strategy in all
So,
sports. Dang it! Like I
but-
mean, look,
But we got it.
It's-
You know,
yeah.
we got the 4 by 100. And you know what? Like I said, I think I have everybody is coming out with this is a great triumph, getting back on track from the last time,
Feel good story.
Yeah, when you
Right.
seen her out there.
Underdog story.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can't see.
Yeah.
I'm back. See, I can't really. My problem with being
I was
underdog. See, you
I
can't
don't
go
think she's
out
And I was out.
and be talking junk, right?
Right.
You out here all up in somebody's face, right? And I'm not saying it disrespectfully.
The Mike Jones
to
effect.
try to do something, to make something out of it. But you can't be out here running the lips and not back it up. She was out there running them lips, and you can't come in last.
Right. That's
And
special.
she-
Yeah. And you come in last, and now somebody say something, now your feelings hurt. Y'all,
Then
you
you get
can't.
busted for roids.
Yeah, then you doing some stuff.
No,
yeah.
she was smoking marijuana. What?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, she got caught smoking marijuana.
I
I don't
she got
think it was
busted.
roids.
And
Nah.
that was like I said, speculated rumors and stuff.
Okay,
Probably never
that's
got
why
caught.
she got
She
kicked
had
off the
marijuana
team.
possession
because
for smoking
but-
weed.
but-
Yeah.
Her mother passed away.
But the
Yeah.
steroid,
Right.
That was
that was some what's his name?
somebody
saying
just put
stuff.
something out
Yeah,
there.
that was your boy. What's
Okay.
his name?
Not my boy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Your boy Jason Whitlock.
Jason, yeah.
Oh, by the
he
way,
was speaking
hey.
that out.
He's supposed to be adding on this show Brett Favre and Warren Sapp. They both be coming out with a show. Yeah, so,
Jason Whitlock,
yeah.
Brett Favre, and Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
That's gonna be a car wreck.
Okay.
yeah, it might.
Hey, that's gonna have a
All
lot
right.
of eyes on it.
It might-
'Cause somebody waiting for something.
Hey.
Warren Sapp to
We
say
ain't
something
taking no
out of place.
questions.
You-
I might have to watch that.
Hey,
Sly
you know
Cooper.
what I'm saying?
I don't want no question. Don't
You
add
gonna
no
say
question.
something out of place or something,
Man.
and Brett ain't gonna say nothing.
No, but
You know?
Plead the fifth.
Yeah, about it. But you can't go out there and just do all that and expect people not to say something about you coming in last. And when you do that, and now she hadn't said, she done went out, she done came back and redeemed herself, got some good wins and stuff like that. But the truth be it told, she ain't redeemed herself until she get them Olympic goals. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't feeling good enough.
This ain't the redemption story. No,
she got to do more.
She got to get the goal,
Well,
Olympic goal.
I agree with that.
She got to get the Olympic goal.
agree with that.
I applaud her.
Yeah.
I applaud her.
Because that's where it started.
Yeah, that's where it started.
You didn't make it.
Yeah.
This is where you fell off. And until you actually redeem.
She's going to have to actually go back to
Because anything could go wrong. Mm-hmm. Not predicting nothing goes wrong. But until you actually walk and get on that Olympic podium and
get that goal.
Yeah, and get that goal. That's redemption.
A medal.
Yeah, that's
it don't even have to be
really
gold.
Just needs a medal, though.
Nah, it just has to be
a win. We going for the win.
No, she needs to.
We going for the
Americans
win.
never really win. She just needs a medal.
She needs the medal,
bro.
She got embarrassed, but she needs to medal.
She needs to medal.
Medaling
First,
is
second,
crucial.
third. Yeah,
medaling is big.
Gold is
the pinnacle.
The object.
She need to have the Ricky Bobby mentality. That's all I'm saying. She got that. We good.
Might work out.
Yeah,
right. But I'm just saying. But all this, these. Oh my goodness, Sha'Carri, man. Sha'Carri brought a lot of that on her own. Self.
Yeah. You the one who got emotional.
Yeah, I was about to say. And honestly, I don't know. I was just sitting there, and I'm like, I hadn't watched it, but then I was, on my phone looking through, and it's just something about when she came across that finish line, and you could just see it in her. It's like she been waiting to have that moment for a long time. And when she did that, she just realized I can accomplish anything. And it's just like, and she did fall off. And like you said, she did that to herself. And she know that. And then sometimes you don't want to instantly take responsibility for our own faults. But somebody wake up in your head. Ain't nobody put you in this situation but you. And then, like I said, she on track. She gave all the love to God. And like I said, and whatever, the sky's the limit for her right now. And it's just like I said, and like you say, until she walk across and finish and get the gold in the Olympics, that'd be
medal.
That would be that story you can write about, make a movie about, or do anything. Because at that point, she accomplished whatever she set out to be. And like I said, that's an easy movie.
Oh, yeah. She gets gold. I mean, the movie is in the books.
You capitalize on the black women crowd and all that, right?
Like feature film, but a documentary is going to happen.
It's like in time, that's a movie. Short-lived because we want some result quick. It's a documentary. We're going to make a documentary.
They're having a hard time making feature films
They could be documenting this now.
Well, you should. Well, it's already documented on TV and everything. The journey is always there.
Yeah, but behind the scenes,
I'm sitting here thinking, no, you right, documentary.
I'm saying now, but down the
because
road,
the
you
real
can.
Story, it's
you
not.
can make a movie.
It's not even better than FloJo's story. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
No, I'm saying not feature film.
Well, when you put we don't know what the
Tubi movie.
We don't know what the hell is gonna be feeling.
Maybe a Tubi
from
movie.
now.
Right? Yeah, 10
Tubi
we might. The studio might decide we need to make a hood movie. We gonna make Sha'Carri. She come out. They got all up in the hood. All this shooting, all this thugging it up, trying to running around, running from bullets.
Explosions in the background.
God,
and that's what motivated her to get the goal.
So we might need a good movie, a hood movie.
They gonna twist her movie saying she was really just running to get the bag.
Running.
She had the bag. They were trying to get it from her.
That was it. They were that's funny.
Oh, no, bad.
Well, lastly, let's talk about Eli Apple real quick before we close here today.
This is the craziest stuff I ever heard in my life, right?
Which is just wild,
right? Now his girlfriend, supposedly baby mama. This is a baby mama drama situation.
Right,
Maury.
His baby mama was mad because he's not paying enough of his football salary on child support, right?
Okay.
Now, I'm not even going to get into that. I don't know what he paying or what she receiving or what she's asking for. It's really even not about the payment of the child support. I wants to know, how did she end up having a baby by Geno Smith, the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks? I don't hope I ain't throwing. That's what they said.
Okay. Yeah, this is what they said.
That's
but
what
keep going.
they said.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
allegedly. That word.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Getting paid. So did she go up on Geno's child support? Because Geno just got a
Well,
brand
Geno
new
might
contract.
have already been paying what he was supposed to be paying.
Yeah.
And she got
this
a
new
baby.
payment will
Hold on.
kick in.
She got a baby by the newly acquired $12 million running back for Oakland Raiders, Josh Jacobs. So was that why he was holding out?
All I know is this woman is secured the bag.
She want Eli
The bag is being
Apple,
secured for these honey
Achilles
kids.
tender toe out in a game because he's not paying what she feels she deemed necessary for child support.
She finessed the wrong athlete. She's finessing the wrong athlete. She did an
She said
incredible
like
feat.
she got a cover.
Incredible feat.
Right.
To get pregnant by 3 different professional athletes and beast at that.
Starters.
Yeah, starters. Elite athletes. The
New
best.
bag.
You know, in multiple, the elite positions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
New
saying? Like
bags.
those. To do that is quite the accomplishment. But I will say,
yeah, you have to
unfortunately-
applaud her for that. I will applaud her for
I'm gonna
that.
give her kudos.
Yeah.
Her and the boyfriend good.
But
That I'll have to applaud.
I will say this. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
she's garnishing money from people who really need them checks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The NFL's the sport that they, hey, I don't know.
Yeah.
Geno's doing pretty good because he's a
He
quarterback.
just got
Yeah.
that deal. Yeah.
But he
other
was
ones-
he was on a check-to-check basis for a little
Beforehand,
bit.
yeah.
Hey,
He's
Yeah.
making $50 million this year, so I'm
gonna
pretty
be-
sure she's gonna make a court visit.
Yeah, he's gonna be good to
He's
give up
went
quite
from
a bit of
2
that.
to 50, Judge.
And I told you, Josh Jacobs, he was refusing to play because he couldn't pay.
Hey, I need more money.
Yeah.
I can't play on this $2 million.
Well, now he got a 1 year 12.
Yeah. So she
And he's
probably
gonna need
She
a lot
back
more
in
next
court
year.
on that one.
Yeah.
Hey,
And then Eli Apple is on at least $1 million.
yeah, he's not
Because
making
I
much.
think the rookie salary is at $750 minimum now.
No,
I think.
Eli's
I
Apple's
think
on
the rookie-
contract
You not realize
money.
how long he got?
That's why I said.
Eli
I'm saying.
probably getting
I
about
said he making
at
$1
least
million.
something.
I'm saying the
No.
league minimum.
You don't think Sam?
I'm saying the league minimum for a
Ain't he from
vet is
Miami?
$1 million.
Yeah, but he's making
And the
a couple
rookies
$1 million.
level is $750. So I know he's making at least $1 million. That's what I'm saying.
I think he's got making a couple million per year.
He could,
It's
but I'm
not-
saying at the least he's making $1 million.
No, he is. He's a starting corner. I
Okay.
mean, he's
I don't know what his cut. That was. I have no idea, but I know he's at least making $1 million plus.
Eli Apple's found a way to make money in this league. It's not he ain't signing no minimum contract. So
That's
now
he's
his
not a-
career's
he's
hanging
not-
by threads.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
He's a
don't know.
minimum player,
Yeah, but
he don't get minimum money.
money he don't.
Okay,
yeah, he
that's what I'm
finds a
saying.
way to get him a
I
couple
have
million
no
dollars.
idea what he signed for, but I know it's more than $1 million.
Yeah,
That's
But,
not, they don't pay you no less.
but
than
now
that.
either way, the NFL players are not the players you would ideally want to get knocked up by. All of them. Just you might have wanted to slip in an NBA athlete, an MLB player that's actually got that second, third contract, or a soccer player.
FIFA.
I'm about to say one of them new soccer players.
Oh,
Boy, I wish
your-
I had. I
Get
wish
you a Lionel Messi.
They running the court.
Boy, I wish I could get me. I knew how to play
They
soccer.
sprinting.
Instead of acting like I played soccer, I bought some Mizuno shoes for this girl, trying to impress this girl like I played soccer. I went and bought some black Mizunos. Went out there. She was like, "Oh, you play soccer?" I was like, "Yeah, but I didn't wear them because they're comfortable too."
Yeah.
It worked.
Well, you know how we have our who buys at the club analogy all the time. Well, the soccer players, the littlest people in the club,
Buying
all of it.
Right.
They walking around with
I
all
think
of
I'm
it.
gonna buy the whole avenue this week.
Oh, absolutely. Then they
Yeah.
can afford it.
Right.
That's the thing.
They
It's
can
crazy.
afford it.
1 year, $1 billion
Now,
deal.
I gotta look at the average contract, but the top players, they make stupid amounts. They make more
They
than
do.
franchises. Like it's absurd.
Oh, did you see where well, what Messi turned down $1 billion.
Yeah.
But the other, I think it was
One
Ronaldo.
dude got
No, it was this other dude. No, he
800
got
million.
$1.3 billion for 1 year to go play Saudi soccer.
They offered it to somebody.
He took it.
took
It was a 300. It was.
I forgot his name, but I know
he's a Frenchman or something like that.
I did send you that one thing where they said they offered James Harden $900 million.
Oh,
Italian
yeah,
and
the
Mbappe?
Saudi Arabians.
Yeah.
Mbappe?
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, Bappy.
Mbappe?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm packing my luggage.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm James Harden,
I'm just
goodbye.
packing up. I'm down.
See, this is what I was trying to explain.
I'm
to
signing
you.
That's a real contract. Goodbye.
Hey,
This is what I'm trying to
signing
tell
a
you now.
3-year deal.
This is the real issue.
I'll do 10 for $1 billion.
Like I said, for Messi, right? For why it's easy for him to not accept the $1 billion contract.
He's already made billions.
Because,
He already made billions.
he's loaded.
Yeah,
That
it don't
$1 billion,
matter.
1
He's doing
year,
this for
$1
fun.
billion is not gonna change.
No.
That's why I was saying it'd be like, would you go to over there and live right now for $187,000?
Heck no. What?
Go over there and live?
Yeah.
Which country?
187
Over there where they playing soccer at. Go over there and do
They
what
play
you do.
them in every country,
No,
Greg.
I'm talking about the Saudi soccer league.
No.
$187,000.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm poor.
Huh?
Absolutely
I'm
not.
poor.
No, first of all, it ain't about being
got
poor.
to have no other
That ain't enough for me to put my life in danger.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Even though it's quadruple your pay.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't do
it's
that.
quad your
No.
pay. It's quad your pay. That's all I'm saying. Because yes, it's easy.
gotta be life-changing money, Greg.
It's easily to say if you made $25 million that you wouldn't go over there
No,
for
see-
$75 million. You see what I'm saying?
Now 187
If
isn't.
I was making
now,
500
now-
and I'm going over there for $4,000-$5,000.
Now 187
I'm not-
isn't 4 times my salary.
But I was
that
just
wouldn't be
using
enough.
it. I was
Now,
using
no,
it.
no,
Yeah.
hold on.
I
Now
couldn't
if
get-
it's 4 times my salary, we might think about it.
You
I
would
need
think
to-
about it.
I would have to investigate the area.
Think about the situation.
I'm finna change my whole
What are my
life.
surrounding
Well, I'm
neighborhoods?
actually living pretty decent here or whatever.
Can I
And then
afford
I
it?
gotta go over here for some extra money when I'm sitting there and the next thing I know, a bomb
It's easy
landed.
to say millions.
Can-
to
I just
throw
need to have
millions
enough
on
money.
To say millions and throw the millions. It's easy to say sure.
I just need a place that's safe
It
enough
need to be
withhold,
life-changing.
Life changing money
and
is
explosives.
$500,000
That is
for
like-
you, for me,
Not to
for
do
you.
that.
For me.
That's how life changing.
Man,
It's not-
there you go.
It might not be life changing money for you,
I'm not
but
the-
it will be
to
life
do
changing
that.
money for me.
Okay.
Well, hold on,
to
what
do
are we talking
You
that.
just said life changing money.
Hold on.
I said-
$500,000
Doing what?
is life changing regardless of anybody's circumstances.
Yeah. First of all,
And what
doing
you
what,
can
though?
do with that is
For
$500,000.
a year
Yeah.
sacrifice $500,000.
Gone.
That's life changing money.
That's
You the one
life-changing
saying
money.
life changing money.
I ain't that
It might
scared.
not
I'm
again,
going.
It might not be enough to change your
no.
life, but most of the people that I know, that's life
I should
changing
be able
money.
to do something with that.
I am
and
going
still
to-
Because you
live
can
a
come,
decent
and
life.
then in
there's
a
a
year,
reason they paying you this money
then
now.
in a year, you can come back.
I'm going to reframe that
There's a
whole.
reason they paying you this money.
I'm going to reframe that whole question there, and that is, it's not about how scared I am to go. It's going to be about how brave I am to go.
Yeah.
I'm brave enough to go for $500,000.
Because it's like you
Sign
said,
me
it's
up.
life
1 year.
changing money.
One
The
year,
money that can change your
I'm in
life.
and I'm out. I'll figure it out.
$1 billion
That's
is not going to change Messi's life. Not one
I'll go
bit.
for 200,000.
Yes.
I'll make that trip for $245.
Yeah.
Okay,
Make that trip.
Now we're just playing the prices right. That's all we're doing.
I'll make the trip.
How much would you
That's
really
the
go
least-
for?
that's the
That's
least
what you calling it
amount
right
that
there.
I'm going
How
for.
much would you really go for? You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
not considering the taxes and all the other
It's
stuff
no
that come with it.
taxes.
When you
It's-
try to bring this money back, it's gonna
There's no
cost
tax,
you
it's not
something.
tax money over there, but
Right.
but nah.
You try to bring it back in America, they gonna want their cut.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
still enough.
We
So
can
when I
loophole
get
it.
back, I can change
We
my
can
life.
loophole it. I
So
can
you
send
gonna
it to
turn
a
to a
Swedish bank.
criminal?
I'm gonna figure this out. But either way, thanks for rocking with us today here on the WTB. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this podcast today. Hopefully you enjoyed this podcast. We got a couple people subscribed to the last one. They seem to enjoy Tory Lanez or whatever the hell else we talked about last week. So or 2 weeks ago. So either way, we'll be seeing you soon. Peace.
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 Holla at your boy.